Opportunity to be in this stage. We are thankful for your teacher. So we are going to talk about our topic, which is related to creativity. This part Salah is going to talk about it. For me, I'm going to take a little part of this subject related learning of foreign languages. Okay? So Salah is going to talk, as I said, about creativity in maybe 3 steps. He's going to give us the definition of this concept and some studies. Also, finally, he's going to talk about some problems. For me, I'm going to talk about some techniques which can help us to learn foreign language and some problems which can find in our ways to benefit from other languages.
Thank you, Youssef. I'm sorry for my handling. Today we will talk about creativity and learning foreign languages, as our friend Youssef said. So firstly, we will talk about the definition about both. We will talk in the beginning about creativity and the definition of creativity and what we want you to know about creativity. Then we will talk about some studies. Normally we need to do a test for you all.
Can you give us the definition of the concept, because we don't have enough time to
Yes, that's what we will do. We need to do some studies, but unfortunately we don't have time, so we will skip them. So we will start by the definition, right? Listen? Okay. Creativity. Creativity is bringing something from nowhere. Creativity is to create something and to be unique and to bring some ideas from nowhere. But this is the general definition. Today we will talk about our definition. Our definition is creativity is to be someone that there is no one expect that you are that person. For example, I have some problems, and there is poverty, and there is a lot of things. And my father is not a teacher; he is illiterate. So I should fail in the exams, in the old exams. But if I got a good mark, like in first in class, that means I'm a creative person. I did something that no one expected it from me, right? So that's what we want you to know. I did studies the test for some of your friends, and I did it in my own city because I'm not from Fes. And yes, Kirsi.
Where are you from?
I'm from Kirsi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Visit his own city.
Yes, sure.
Yeah.
You should be proud of it.
Yes, I'm proud of it.
Okay.
And the result actually was not good.
Why?
It was bad. Bad results.
Why?
Which kind?
Why? I do a lot of tests, a lot of questions, and because of
Please
those.
don't be on mobile.
And because of those tests, I ask people how they do in their life and what is their personality. For example, I see how much they are optimistic and a lot of things. And the result is a percentage. And the percentage is always less than 60. Yes. Less than 60%. Yes. And less than 60 means that person is not a creative person at all. And some of them, the best of them, this is not enough. Today we will talk about why this is not enough. So we will talk about the problem that make person not a creative person. And all these problems, you will see that yes, that's right. There is something that happened in our lives. For example, I will start with the lack of self-confidence. A lot of you have the lack of self-confidence, right? Yes. I will explain.
Please, why you have not said that though most of us?
Most of us.
You.
Yes, me too. Sorry.
This is you are an exception.
No, not an exception. My result was 65. My result was 65, and also this is too low because I'm Moroccan, and the problems. All people in Morocco have the same problems, except some people. You know. Firstly, there is lack of self-confidence. Like I'm in the class, I have the right answer. I will not answer. Maybe people will laugh. Maybe I'm wrong. And a lot of things. No, just try. Just do it. I don't care about people. I need to have self-confidence. I can do it. The second thing is doing only routine things. We all do, a lot of us, do the same thing today and tomorrow and after tomorrow. Like for girls, going to home, washing dinner, washing dishes, watching TV program like Khulud or something like this.
To mama to twoje szkoli.
If we are like that, we will not finish.
Okay, sorry.
Let him give his speech, and any question, you are most welcome.
Okay.
Okay? So
I-
please don't interrupt.
What about boys?
Sorry, I want just to make it like a funny presentation to benefit from it. Then we do the same thing. No, we need to try something else. I will go home and write poem, for example. I don't care. I will write a poem. I'm not a poet, so I will write it. I will write a story. I will try to do something I didn't do yesterday. I need to be unique, to be a creative person. There is another thing, another problem, another obstacle is thinking that the formal education is enough. So we not try to develop. No, it is not enough. Especially the education system in Morocco. It is not enough. So we try to learn by ourselves. We need to do something special. Unusual. Right. Thank you. I will study like I will read books. Okay, not the boring books. There is Harry Potter. I can read Harry Potter. It's funny. I will not try to read some books that I will read the first page, then damn, I hate reading. Now, in the beginning, I will make a goal, and I try to reach it. There is something else. There is fearing critic.
From criticism.
Yes. As I said, you write a poem. Okay. I wrote a poem. I'm not a poet. I'm not a poet. So I keep it. So no one will see it. No. I show my friends my poem. I'm a poet. I'm trying to be a poet. Okay. So that will help me with having the self-confidence. It is the first abstract, as I said. Then there is fear and fail. And fear and fail is the biggest problem. It's the biggest problem. We need to benefit from others' experiences. There's some people failed in the beginning, and now they are almost legend. And you know a lot of them. Sorry. I will give you an example about that you all know. You know there is a rapper called Eminem,
Yeah.
right? He's very famous.
Homeless. He was homeless.
Did you know that Eminem? All of you watched the 8 Mile, I think, right? So, you know that Eminem have a very tough life.
Yes.
Yes. His father left him and a lot of things. But he fights. He loves something. He loves rap. So he will fight for it. After that, now he is one of the richest people in the world. Right? There is some people. There is a person called Abdullah Ragihi. He is from Saudi Arabia. He was very poor. He don't have petrol, something like that. He was very poor, so he made a change place to change in money. And after that, he was working in anything. Now he have the most famous bank in the whole Arab land. He is Bank Al-Raqi. He is very famous, and now he is one of the richest people in the Arab land. He is very rich, but he fights. Also, there is a person called Muhammad Abu Dayya. I don't know his name. He is invented. He invented a lot of things. He's scientific. He don't have legs. He don't have arms. Understand?
Yeah.
And there is someone I was talking about him last time, but most of them didn't know him, and some of my friends was laughing. Is Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss he is for me he is a legend. Why? Dr. Seuss wrote children books, and time to time he was going to people to publish it and say that no, you don't have imagination. That's very weak book. After 27, publish house, they call it publish house. After that, there is one published his books. Now he is one of the most children books publishers in the world. He wrote stories about Cat in the Hat, I think you know it. Cat in the Hat, and a lot of cartoons now with the Warner Bros. Yeah, and also cartoons. He do cartoons of his books. So we don't need to fear fail. And you know Thomas Edison.
Yeah.
Yes, he is a good example. After that, we need to talk about living without having a clear future goal. Most of us don't have a clear future goal, right? No. So you have a clear future goal, right? More than 75% people, students in Morocco, when they are like in the first year in the high school, they don't know what to do in the college, in the university. They don't know. 75%, and this is a high percentage, right? 75% don't know what to do, and after they get in their bags, I will choose English, okay, or I will choose something else. I'm talking about 75%. So they don't know the goal, and this is a small example. We don't have a clear goal. We have dreams, and there is a difference between dreams and goal. Dream and goal. The dream is to want to be something, but the goal is to work on it and to make a strategy and know exactly the steps that I will take to reach my goal. There is a difference. Understand? And we don't have this. Most of us. And there is something else. There is looking negatively at life. Morocco is bad country.
Yeah.
I need the American dream. So there is no Moroccan dream. This is what we say, and if we believe of that, that will be true, as our friend said in her presentation. We don't need to believe in this. We need to believe that we can do it. We need to believe that there is some opportunities in Morocco, even it is a bad country. I know that. It is not the best. But if they are bad people, so we will stop. No, this is not the solution. Yes, we need to be those people who will change Morocco, for example. So we don't need to look negatively at life. And there is something else. There is pessimism. Sorry, there is pessimism, and same thing we were talking about. There is pessimism. Sorry for my English and my handline. So, also there is in Morocco, and there all of us. I think I can say all of us. And there is something else. And this is a very bad thing. Is to be a mirror. To be a mirror of the environment around us. For example, I will explain it. I have a bad environment. And all people are lazy. So I will be lazy. Sorry for this, I will say it in Arabic. من عاشر قوما 40 يوما أصبح أمينا. No. We don't know. We don't need to believe of this. Why? We can be one of those people who will change the area, will change the country. Yes, it is possible. It is not easy, but it is possible. Understand? Understand? Yes. Sorry. And also, there's something else. Sorry, I'm very fast because I do this. I was doing this workshop in Arabic in 3 hours, and now I will try to do it in 10 minutes. And there is something else. Is depending on others to achieve goals. Achieve. Depending on others to achieve goals. Our goals. No. We need to do it by ourselves. We can do it. Yes, we can do it. If we try. If we believe that we can do it. We need to make a goal print a goal and trying to reach it. And doing what we can. And we will do it. If we believe in that. And believing is the problem. This is a problem. In the test, I asked some people, do you have the ability to know what is the exact problem that you have? And most of people say 6. 6, like average. People don't have the ability to know what is the exact problem that they have in their lives. I have some problems. I need to change. But what? What do I need to change? If I knew what I need to change, I will change. But the problem that I don't know from where should I start, right? So, those abstracts I was talking about, they are researchers of scientific persons. So, if we wrote down those abstracts and trying to change every single one, in the end we will see that we become creative persons. And to be a creative, that means you have a good idea that you can help your country and you can help your family and also help yourself by having a job. Yeah, if you are a creative person, everyone wants you to work with them because they will benefit from you. Be sure of that. The last abstract is like the lack of organizing time. We don't organize time. We don't organize time, right? We don't know what to do in the evening. Most of us don't know what to do tomorrow. We don't have a schedule. No, we need to have a schedule. We need to know exactly where should we step. Then we will see that everything would be right. So now we will talk about a part of creativity is how to learn foreign languages. Yeah, it's your turn.
You, Salah.
Yeah, we are in same in
Yeah, I'm just applauding for your presentation.
Thank you.
So, we are going to use the floor,
Yes,
Youssef?
yes, yes. And I want to say something. That's learning foreign languages is related by creativity. Yeah, it is part of it. And our friend Youssef will show us this. Okay.
Thank you.
Just, you want to stay like that? You can have a chair. Bring your chair. That's one.
You know models?
Yeah.
What's the characteristic of models? They are very weak, you know. And as I am like models, I am weak. Salah take a lot of time, so he obliged me to make my conversation with you, and this topic, part of topic, very short.
No, you take your time. Youssef.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Take your time.
No problem. So, what we are doing now in this branch, department now, what we are doing? Studying. But most of us choose this department to learn a foreign language. No, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. So, if you want to learn a foreign language, what should we do? So, there are some techniques which can help us to learn a foreign language. Yes? And there is a lot of problems if we look at them as a problem, you know? But if we want to learn a foreign language,
Take a chair.
there is
Just take a chair.
each one of us knows in his mind or her mind there is a teacher which love him or her more than everyone. You know? Is it true or not?
Yes.
We take our teachers as the best example to be like them maybe in their pronunciation, maybe in their way to explain class or lessons, maybe in their way to look at lesson or their way of communication and etc. You know? So, to take our teacher as an example is one of the most important way to learn foreign language. Yes, the first step. So, we are learning now, we are in the second semester, and everyone here has an idea about our teacher, who we are with them in this year. Okay, so it is very important to look at our teacher, how they explain the lessons and how they pronounce the word and write it, and the way they behave with us in the class. Okay?
Yeah.
So, it is the first step. The second step is reading. You know the importance of reading. What's the importance of reading? Who said yes?
To learn
What learn? What?
What's
new words.
What's the importance of reading? Okay.
To have more vocabulary.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. This is most important of reading. When you take maybe a magazine, or a newspaper, books, short story, poetry, or whatever, we try to learn the grammatical way to write the word at its meaning. But most of us make mistakes when try to read it. Yes or no?
Yes.
So that here comes the third step, which is what? Listening. A good listening make a good pronunciation and be a good speaker. Yes or no?
Yes.
For example, listening to radio programs, maybe BBC. This is not an advertisement, but BBC has a good language and a good pronunciation. You know BBC?
Yes.
Okay, BBC Radio is the best. Is for me is my favorite radio station. And that when we read more and more and more and listen more and more and more, what's come is writing. Try to write. Please try to write. Learn how I can write a good paragraph or a good short story or something like this. Take a paragraph and try to paraphrase it as with your own language. Try to find a synonym and other vocabulary which can recover your own language. For example, we take some sentences or paragraph and try to move it to another language based in your own vocabulary. Okay? That is a good step also. But if you want to get a good language and a good vocabulary, you need a good memories. Yes or no?
Yes.
But how can we make our memories strong more than ever before? You have any idea about it? We are in need to keep a lot of vocabulary in our mind in order to use it in our conversation or communication or something like this. Is it or no?
Yes.
Okay. How do you think we can make our mind or our memory very strong and feels more than ever before? Do you have some idea about that?
Repetition.
Repetition?
Yes, sir? Yes.
Okay.
If
Repetition.
someone wants to react to the question.
In language, we have two parts of words. Abstract words and
I will repeat. Yes, just say. Yes, I can hear you. I will paraphrase.
concrete words. They are easily memorized because we are ready, for example, know a door, you already know, the shape of the door. But for example, abstract words, it's a little bit tricky. Why? Because it's abstract, it's hard to memorize. But if you associate it with something concrete or, try to create something in your mind that may associate with your mind, so that way you are going to put it in long-term memory, not only short-term memory. That's the idea.
Okay, so he says that there are two types of words. We have abstract and concrete words. For him, concrete words are easy to learn because they are concrete, and abstracts are very hard to learn because we cannot see the shape of the word or what the word is associated with. But he says that he suggests that in order to better learn the abstract word is try to associate them or to put them in a context so that you can easily memorize them. Yeah?
Yes,
This is his
okay.
point.
Yes,
Yeah.
okay.
This is his suggestion.
Is
Yes.
it an addition? Okay,
This is
it's no
just
problem.
a-
Yes,
yeah.
an additional.
Yeah.
So I will answer this point, and because I know we are talking in I am going to open the discussion, and you can ask maybe Salah or me. It is no problem, and to answer anyone about his or her questions. Okay, so we're talking about how to make our memories feel more than ever before. Okay, so. We have maybe the fourth step is how to make our memory more fierce or more strong than ever before.
Stronger.
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 Stronger. Is it clear? So, there is some ways which can help us to make our memory a good memory. For example, to write sentences or words with a different color, with different colors, because there is some space in our memory which its function is to memorize with color. Just God created just for color, you know,
Yes.
and shape also. The shape you write or you symbolize your writing or something like this. Okay, and the sound. There is try to listen to word and write it in different way, different color, and something like this. Okay, this is some techniques which can help us to get a good memory. Okay, and the last one is to change our maybe our you have a mobile phone, okay, computers.
Yes.
Change to the
Language.
its own language, so your language which you are learning. Okay,
Yes.
this is my topic, and you can answer ask me, and I'm going to answer.
Thank you very much, both. Yes, I'm just going to make a small notice about the two exposés. Thank you very much to the two students for their excellent presentation, and which I really appreciate for a lot of things. I appreciate about Salahuddin's way of speaking, Salahuddin's way of self-confidence, and for me, he's a great leader.
Yes.
He's a young leader, and I think he will be going far, inshallah, in his life. And this is what we all of us need, to have self-confidence, to have this willingness to change our country, and also to defend some principles. And by the way, I've been involved in a program with an American program about what we call local heroes. Local heroes, what we mean by local heroes, it is associated, please, to the people at the back. Are you here? So we are talking about the idea of local heroes. In the past, we have this idea of heroes, which we, in stories or in literature in general, we talk about cowboys, about heroes in novels, about nowadays, and we talk about storytelling, like in our culture, we have the tales which were told to small children with the aim of giving them a moral and a lesson in life. But nowadays, there is another project on which people are working, what we call digital storytelling. Digital storytelling, where people like Salahuddin, for example, like Youssef, like any one of you, like me, can come and tell his own story. And this becomes really like a storytelling in the past. For example, when Salahuddin was talking about his country, his city, Qasir, and he is living among people who are not understanding anything, lazy, etc. And that I see here a person like Salahuddin here, serious, smart students, and I see that this person can be a good model for others.
Yeah.
For others coming from reaching areas, and they have succeeded in their studies and in their life. So here, for example, we can take any one of us, because the values of heroes have changed. It's no longer like cowboys, like being altruistic, but it's someone who can, for example, achieve the standard of leadership, defending social justice and other values. Okay, this is just between parentheses. So people like those young, please, I am very happy to see them among my students, because really it gives me hope in the future, and you are also the ones who are going to replace us in the future generation. So thank you very much for both of you. So the floor is open, and please we will take 10 minutes, because I have another student here the 3 students who want also to present, try to be very brief. We take 4 questions, 2 for Youssef and 2 for Salah.
So we'll open the discussion, and if you have any question, you just go on. Yes, sir.
Our professor.
Please, you say to whom you are addressing the question. Is it for Youssef, or Salah?
Yes, okay.
Yes. First.
Thank you. Yes, yes. Yes, I can't hear you.
Self-esteem building and creativity. Creativity is the use of imagination or original ideas. I mean something genuine. You come with something new. And in total, your presentation was good. Our friend Youssef,
Very briefly, please, if you don't mind.
For our friend Youssef, I appreciate his presentation because it was totally a benefit for other students. Because of his, technology, he provides information that these others forget about themselves. Thus, I want to add an information concerning memorization. When you have a word and you want to memorize, first you need to define the word and then use it in a sentence that is try to create a logical sentence. Stupid sentence. And try it.
Okay, thank you. Please make your questions very brief because we have lots of students and I don't want them to be frustrated not to give the exposure. Okay, because I promised them. Yes, the last question.
Yes, first of all, thank you for your presentation and thank you for motivation speech. And creativity is a meaningful and philosophical concept for me. But we are a student and we are sophomore students, students in first year. So how can I create something new and no one sees before? And I think we can't speak about creativity in this period because we are in the period of construct our knowledge, shaping our knowledge. And the creativity means for us to, I think, to get a high mark and be a successful students or hard worker students. Thank you.
Thank you. I will answer it.
Shall we pick up the questions first and then answer? I have 2 questions, 2 other questions because I said 2 for each. Yes, Miss, very briefly, please.
First of all, I want to thank you both of you about your wonderful presentation. Actually, I'm going to describe like a blossom. You both, you give us like flowers. You give us the good smell of that flower, and it is really good to find good people or optimistic people around us who are good, who are giving us good examples and have a good whom are encouraging us and have a good opportunity.
Thank you. We benefit from
Yes,
you.
another question. Another question, please. Another question. Yes, you. Briefly, please.
First of all, thanks for congratulations on your presentation first.
You're welcome.
And my question from Mr. Youssef.
Please listen.
They talk about learning foreign languages, and this is very crucial topic. He talk about my problems especially. There is some terms attract my attention. I can remember it easily, but other words it's too hard to remember it. As far as I can see, we can the best methodology of we can remembering words easily to develop our writing.
Yes, so this is just a suggestion. Yes,
Okay.
sir, can you?
Please.
Yes, Youssef, can you react?
Please write Salah something very important, which maybe I forget it. Is is a textual memory. I'm going to explain. Can I say, madam? Can I
Yes.
say it in Arabic?
Yes, yes,
It's
of
okay.
course.
الذاكرة النصية. What we
I
call
will write textual memory.
memory. الذاكرة النصية. And I will explain to you how it formed. It is in a form. When we repeat something, let us to go back to our primary school from the beginning. In our first class in primary school, we started to keep maybe some music, some short poetry, Qurans, and something like this. When we keep things in our mind, the memory try to keep it and defend about it, about this information. And day by day, we get our own imagination. Unconscious. We have this, our own imagination that cannot come from nothing. We should, because I'm going to give you my own experience. I mean that I am a Berber man. It means my own language is Rif. Okay, it's Berber.
Yeah.
When I came to school, I don't know how can I communicate with my teachers, which come from the city. I know just one language is Amazigh, so I can't communicate with them or understand what they are saying. Okay, but there is something. For example, they take a picture and put it in the blackboard, and we said to us, look at this, look at this. So there is a looking, it means I see, and there is a song, look at this. We pay our attention, they pay our attention.
Yeah.
So from that we started to learn something, and with repetition and keeping in our mind, I became in 2 years, maybe 2 years, to speak first Arabic, our Moroccan Arabic, first Arabic, because
Standard Arabic.
yes, classic Arabic, classical Arabic. Just in 2 years. I mean, just a beginning language, not a high first. It means a long sitting first.
Yes, I see.
Okay, without keeping in our mind or saving, if I can say, saving in our mind a lot of information or something like this, maybe text, we create our own style and our own process to write. This is now I started to write in English, but I just translate from Arabic to English. But I keep the grammatical and the rules to write in English, paragraph or something like this. But I can now to translate from the Arabic to English. Before I can't, but now I can. Okay?
Okay. Yes, sir.
I will answer you, sir. I really like your question. In the beginning, I said the definition of creativity is bringing something from nowhere, and that's what we can find in Oxford, for example. But when I was talking, I said that the real meaning of creativity is to be that person that no one expects that you will do something. For example, for me, there is an example of creative person. He is Youssef.
No?
Normally,
Yes.
I will explain it. Normally,
Yeah.
in Youssef's situation, there is so many people that have some problem. And in Youssef's situation, someone else will do, I hate life, I will go suicide or something like this. Normally. But Youssef tried to do something difficult.
Yes.
And then he become unique. Why? He wants to learn foreign languages.
Yes.
And even people who can see can't learn foreign languages. So Youssef, he
Yeah.
is a very
Good
creative
example.
person.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for
Thank
your
you so much.
wonderful presentation.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thank you, madam.
You
Sorry.
are also it's a wonderful presentation and a good experience, Youssef.
Thank you so much.
Please